The ICE VTX is a fantastic trike, delivering everything someone might want in a performance-oriented human-powered vehicle, but finding an appropriate bag for carrying all your ride necessities has proven a challenge for some VTX riders. In this short video, I'll go over two solutions that we found work very well for us, and I'll offer up a few more suggestions that may work better for you. First, we'll take a look at the Terracycle Fastback Hydration Pack. The Fastback comes in two different sizes, with the size we're using here being the 70LS. Originally designed to hold a hydration bladder, stitching up the small water hose port turns the bag into a perfect gear sack. The only issue I found with this bag on my VTX is that I have the optional disc rear parking brake, and the bag can lay up against the brake cable, which ultimately was no big deal, and it didn't move the cable enough to come anywhere near engaging the brake. My brother doesn't have the rear brake, so he has no issues at all with a Fastback bag. Here you can get an idea of just how much gear you can carry in the bag. It's not going to hold a massive amount of stuff, but if you're looking for a minimalist approach, this is definitely your bag, and you can see it does hold a pretty decent array of necessaries. From an aerodynamic point of view, the bag tucks neatly out of the way, under the seat, attaching with 4 straps, 2 around the seat, 1 over the headrest, and 1 over the lower seat support bar. If you're looking for something that'll hold a bit more gear, you might want to take a look at the Radical Designs Solo Racer. The Solo Racer slides over the top of the seat, adjusting with 2 rear straps. The bag comes in 3 models, the narrow, which this is, the wide, and the universal. I've heard folks say they're using all 3 versions with the VTX seat, so I'm guessing they may all be adjustable enough to work. You can place the bag's front webbing under the seat cushion, or leave it over the cushion as I've done here if you'd like the ability to easily remove and replace the bags. The Solo Racers hold approximately twice the amount of gear as the Fastback bag, as they give you a separate bag on each side of the seat. From an aerodynamic standpoint, they do stick out a bit compared to the Fastback, but when you take a look at this front shot, you can see that they're still tucked back behind the rider's shoulders and arms, so I'm guessing they're still pretty darn aerodynamic. Here we see what's referred to as an ICE Banana Racer Spacer. Another consideration with the Radical bags is that when I installed them initially, I found that when fully loaded, the potential was there for the bag to rub on the chain, so I needed to install the Banana Racer Spacer, which is basically a light aluminum bar that attaches to the back of the seat and keeps the bags off the frame and away from the chain. The spacer will add a small amount of weight, so if you're trying to keep your VTX as light as absolutely possible, this should be another consideration. Here you can see a comparison of the visual impact the bags have on the look of the trike. If you're looking to show all the amazing lines of the VTX, the Fastback is almost invisible down there while riding. If you're willing to give up a bit on the visuals, the Solo Racers will get you where you're going with twice the storage capacity. There are a few other bags I've heard mentioned as being a good fit for the VTX. A couple of folks out on BentRider Online like the Terracycle Fastback Carbon Slim, although they warn that you'll need to have a rear fender to keep the bag from contacting the rear tire. If you need large bags, Radical Designs makes the Banana Racer bags, which look more suited to touring than everyday riding. I've also heard good things about the Smoky mountain bags, which are very reasonably priced, but again, they're larger bags along the lines of the Banana Racers. I'll put links below in the description so you can further check out some of these bags on your own. Okay, so now you have no excuse for not picking up a bag, strapping it on your trike, and getting out there for a ride. I can vouch for the fact that all the bags mentioned are top quality products and should give years of reliable service. Now you just have to decide on a style and size. Oh, and a big thank you to Larry CR47 for generously gifting me the Banana Racer Spacer used in the making of this video. Thanks very much for watching, and happy riding!